Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Okay, let's prep the aircraft.
TOS system test. Okay.
Baltimore ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, ready to taxi. Departure to the west with whiskey.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, taxi to and hold short of runway 28. Contact tower on 119.4 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 28, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Okay, everything's set up. I think we're ready to go.
American 2316. Turn.
Baltimore ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, pushback request accepted.
Baltimore ground, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, requesting the end of pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, request to end pushback received.
Baltimore Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, ready for departure to the west at runway 28.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Altimeter 2989er, west departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Southwest 21.
Okay, we're ready to go.
Taxiway.
GPWS available.
No take.
Southwest 2131. Exit runway when able. Southwest 2131. Contact ground on 121.9er. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for west departure.
121.9er for Southwest 2131.
Baltimore Tower.
Check out this snow.
X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for west departure.
Hold on a second, I'll check the chat. Let me just get up the altitude.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Give me a second.
Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Southwest 3338. Exit runway when able.
This is live weather in Baltimore.
Baltimore Tower, Delta 857 ready for IFR departure. Runway 28.
Delta 857. Altimeter 2989er. Cleared.
I'll check
for
chat as soon as I get the AP set.
Southwest 3338. Turn next taxiway.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 28. Delta 857.
Southwest 3338. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Hey John, hey 816.
.9er, Southwest 3338.
Give me a second just to get this going. We're off from Baltimore to, I think, Newark.
Baltimore Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
You can see the fresh snow they got there.
Auto throttle, 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 auto throttle.
I think what we need to do is start on the runway instead of taxiing, because I think it's not picking up all the flight plan. I'll tell you in a second as soon as we get right here. Let's see if it picks this up now. Check out this snow. Yeah, we're going to restart the sim on the runway. So we're going to end the flight. So we're going KBWI to Newark. Okay. I did a lot of testing this morning. So there's Baltimore. Departure. And we're going to go to Newark. If we can find it. It's easier to find if we take this off. There's Philly. There's Newark. There it is. I just had it. No, we don't want the gate. Delete arrival. There we go. So we're going to spawn on the runway this time. We're not going to taxi out. Start flight. So 816, are you still watching? Have you retired from streaming? So we're going to set up the flight plan after we get on the runway.
Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, ready for departure to the west at runway 28.
Got the snow.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra, altimeter 2989er departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 28.
So we're cleared, but I got to get my co-pilot on and everything, so stand by. So we're just setting it up here instead of at the gate. Now we'll set up the flight plan. Okay, so we have a 22. And let's go to the ILS. Now, if we freeze or crash, I will restart the stream.
Baltimore Tower, Southwest 4442 ready for IFR departure. Runway 28. Southwest 4442.
Okay.
Altimeter
Everything's sent.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28, Southwest 4442.
Okay, let's go and see if this works. Parking brake off. Oh, we need to set our altitude and everything. I forgot. Let's set it at 10,000 so we can stay under the clouds. And the heading, we're going to set 063.
Southwest 2936 at runway 28 ready for departure.
And we're going to do nav mode.
Southwest 2936.
Cleared for takeoff.
Okay, let's go.
8, Southwest 2936.
I'll check chat again as soon as I get airborne here. Just trying to stay on center line.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for west departure. Baltimore Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for west departure. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Now let's get on the chorus line. See if there's any difference. It worked this morning when I tested.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Did you copy?
Oh, she's not going to respond.
Southwest 29er tree. 6 contact. Washington Center on 1. Baltimore Tower. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Okay, so this is the let's set the auto throttle. Of course, that'll turn off. And let's set the
Southwest
AAP.
29er tree 6. Acknowledge last transmission.
See if it comes back on course. See how far off it's going to be. So it's going down, it's not going up. Even though my altitude is set. Oh. I know I had... What? Okay. Now we're climbing. And then we're going to set it now back for nav mode to see if it... So see, it disappeared.
Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-ray Golf.
And now we're having issues with the auto throttle.
Squawk Tree 752.
Squawk Tree 752, Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-ray Golf, Sierra. Radar contact 5 miles north of Mike Delta, 4 Tree.
So setting nav mode does absolutely nothing.
Roger, Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
So this worked this morning when I tested it. It followed the nav mode to a T. Now it doesn't know what to do.
For Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
See, I've lost the nav mode now. So we're going to do it again and not set up the... we're not going to send the flight plan. Yesterday flight sim crashed twice. This morning it crashed twice. Okay. This time we're not going to send the flight plan.
Ready for departure. Departure to the west.
We're going to set it up, but we're not going to send it. Actually, you know what? We're not even going to send it. Let's just see. It's probably already set up. Okay, this time we're not sending the flight plan. And we're going to see if it stays on the pink line here. We got our altitude. We're going to leave the course for 0 this time. And we're going to set nav mode. I'm going to set nav mode when I get... No, I could set it now and then it will kick in. Okay. Let's go.
GPWS available.
The trim is set way too high. That got set by the system. Okay, let's go. That's just because I put full power. Okay, we have rubber banding. This game was flawless for the first month, and they must have did some kind of an update that ruined it.
Baltimore Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Continue for west departure.
Hey, Cooler King, I'm testing something. This will be the last test.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the heading set. I just should have the nav on. And what's happening is one flight it will pick up the nav and follow my navigation, and the next flight it won't. So I think, yeah, I just have nav on. And I know when you hit the approach, the nav will go off. So let's just see what happens here.
X-Ray Golf Sierra. Did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, she didn't respond. This is another thing. One time she'll respond, and the next time she won't.
Baltimore Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Okay, let's get on the heading here. I'm gonna try and hit the line right on. Well, when I send the flight plan, it gets rid of the heading line, and it worked this morning, and now it's not working. So I'm doing a little test here. I'm going to get as close as I can to right here. Now I'm going to set the autopilot and see what it does. So auto throttle on.
Washington Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Autopilot on, FLC on.
2 miles east of Baltimore, 7700.
Now let's see what it does. If it doesn't go on this line,
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Washington Center. Squawk
let's see.
77.
It's heading that way.
6277, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 3 miles south of Kilo Oscar. 69.
I don't know, Cooler King, when I hit send the flight plan right here in the center stack,
Roger.
those pink lines will disappear sometimes.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra contact Potomac approach on 128.
So now I'm on the heading.
128.35, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
There's the approach. I want to see if it makes this transition here. And if it doesn't make the transition, then yeah. It made it in my test this morning. Cooler King, I'll tell you one thing. The 737 MAX, forget it. Don't even try and fly it. I did this morning and it worked until I was transitioning, and the whole plane went crazy like it was a roller coaster, and then it just crashed. The sim crashed. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, is use the heading only, or use the use the nav. I only turned it on because it wouldn't intercept. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't send the flight plan, and you can see in the center stack here, we're right on the pink line. If I send the flight plan, all of a sudden these two nav lines will just go away. We'll try it sending the plan on the next flight. But this is the way it's supposed to work right here. This was playing flawlessly for the first month. They had an update the other day that did something to the game, because all of a sudden it's stuttering more and a bunch of the aircraft don't work. I've got a prop plane where the door will open, you get in, and then the door just keeps opening. The only fix is you have to automatically get in. You can't open the door and get in. Let me read what you put. That CRS is a runway number, 64? No, I'm supposed to come in at 4 left, according to when I set this up. The CRS looks like we're on that heading. Oh, A16, yours isn't working either? I had someone in my chat yesterday who plays on PC, and he said he hasn't played it in 2 weeks because of a bunch of issues. You're on PC 816, so I don't know. This is live weather, so we're just checking out the snow that fell over the weekend. So now, Cooler King, when you get to a transition, like let's say I have a transition that comes up here and then it's got almost a horseshoe turn, the aircraft can't follow that. No way. It never does. So I just want to see if it takes this slight left transition right here where I'm pointing right now. And that'll be fine. But I know when I just flew this morning and I used Van Nuys as a transition, it flew to the transition, but then it wouldn't turn. So I just want to see if it takes this left. Yeah, my heading's 062, but how come it says CRS is 64? The runway I'm going in on... Okay, check this out. The runway I'm going in on is... right here, ILS 4 left, via this Kilma transition. So I'm not going in on any 6-4 runway. I just want to see if this one thing works. Hey, did you get any snow, 816? I had 2 hard crashes yesterday, 816. No game has ever crashed on my PlayStation except Flight Sim. Twice yesterday. And twice this morning when I wasn't live. Oh, is that what it is? Okay, Cooler King. Maybe that's my issue. 04. We'll set the heading. I just didn't even set it. Let's see if you're right. Maybe that's the whole issue here. I need all the help I can get. I don't know. You know what? The first month I flew was excellent because I just did VFR. Let's see if that works. So it's showing 6.4 now as a CRS, but then you're right. It probably, when it gets close to right here, this is going to be 0.4 on this line right there. See that line I'm scrolling on? That should be the approach. Okay, we have it set for 0.4 as requested. Let's see if this works. So far, so good. Smooth. Look at all that snow. You got 6 inches of snow? It's going to be 75 here today. No, I'm not turning the heading on. Nope. So, as you can see, I only have the nav on. Nav mode, heading select, and then I'll switch to approach if it's correct. Or don't switch to approach. Maybe the crash yesterday twice happened because there was so many people flying they wanted to see this storm. Could be because of that. I'm going to descend a little bit. I want to see all these snow covered hills. So let's descend to 7,000. Hopefully it's not going to be too low. Well, we better make it 8,000. Okay. Auto throttle's working. Descending to 8,000. Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. Wait, the auto throttle's going crazy. Hold on. This thing disconnects like 5-6 times. Okay, hold on. Where's the CRS heading? Do you know? I set the heading. Hold on. Let's set this back to 0. Where's the CRS dial? CDI. What's it called? CRS? No? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I got it. CDI. Okay, let's see. If I can hit 4, there we go. Flight director is on. Okay. So that's the CRS. Okay. Thanks for the help. I really crashed out yesterday from all the issues I had. But we were trying to ILS land in 0 visibility. That was not too fun. The sound's crackling. Let's descend to 7,000. I want to see the sights. Hopefully we won't hit something. Well, the CDI in here, if you look, it said CRS. So that's why I set that for 4. Is it a different knob? This is the only one that says LCRS. So do we want to set the right and the left? I don't know. Oh, both of them are set. This is the only thing I see here that has anything to do with CRS. do a little bit at a time. This is already yeah, the CDI is not the chorus, but it says CRS. Well, let's leave it. I don't see anything else here. Yeah, it was a lot more fun when we just do VFR and not set up all this other jazz. We're back in the clouds. I don't really want to go to 6,000, but as it is, I can hit something. Look at all these people flying today. Let's see where we're at. We want to make this transition. Oh, we still got a ways to go, but we're right on the line. All I care about is making this transition. Hey, gaming 816. I set up my in Cooler King. I reset up my Thrustmaster TCA Captain's Pack for the Airbus for the Xbox. So when I fly on the Purple app, I'm going to use that. And I had some issues with the PS5 HOTAS, like disconnecting a few times. I don't know if I want to be at 7,000 here. We're kind of low. I'm going back up to 8,000. Yeah, let's go. Cooler King, what hasn't changed? Am I missing a dial here? We're heading in at the CRS says 065 and we're heading that way. So let's just see when it transitions, because I don't know where else to set this. Too many dials, too many different aircraft, too many different ways of doing this. Then you got all this jazz down here. Oops. Don't knock the autopilot off. Come on. Then you got this thing here, flight plan. Okay, it's got the transition right there. Okay, approach. How do I set this back? Can't even read that thing, jeez. Let's leave it, I'm not touching it. Yeah, Cooler King, same thing here. I had 3 of my chatters flying. It was great with the snowstorm, but I didn't make one landing. Not one. Crashed on 2. And you know what was really weird? This aircraft wouldn't give me a clearance even though I set up an IFR plan. It said it's an IFR flight. I get another aircraft snowing like crazy and it just approves the plan. Yeah, we tried this most of the day yesterday, unsuccessfully. Oh, it's 816 to put that in. Yeah, impossible to land. The course needs to be set at 040. Well, where? In heading? I'm going to just set that. So that's set to 04, and this is set to 04. I don't see anywhere else I can set anything, so let's just let it go. We're coming up to the transition, the moment of truth, while this thing is stuttering. Don't forget, everybody, hit the like button. Otherwise, the red algorithm won't know what to do with itself. We're coming up to the trans. A little further to go. Let's just watch it. Studio, I flew this morning offline for 3 hours testing every different aircraft, and it appears if you spawn on the runway instead of taxiing, some of this autopilot core stuff works. Of course, on the PC-24, you still need a mouse. And don't ever use the 737 Max. I did that this morning for a short flight, and it was following the nav mode. And when it got to the transition, it started going crazy, doing its roller coaster thing, and then the sim crashed. So now I've had 4 crashes. I've never had a game crash on a PlayStation, ever, until yesterday. So all the testing I did, I need to spawn maybe on the runway and then set up the flight plan. I'm just going to see if I transition right over here. We're going to go back to what we used to do, which is, you know, scenery viewing. Remember the early days of when I first started streaming on the PS5? Flying around the world, checking out the sights. We're going back to that. All the snow's going to be gone. Yeah, exactly. You use the larger ones like the Airbus or the Max, and they'll all of a sudden just throttle up by themselves, and then the autopilot's really messed up. Yep, so I'm not using those anymore either. I did set up my, reset up my TCA Captain's Pack Airbus control system for the Xbox, so I'm going to fly later on purple and check that out. We're coming up to transition here. Let's see if this is going to work. So in testing this morning, the transition worked perfectly. Except it can't make a, no matter what you do, it cannot make a tight turn. So if you have a horseshoe transition, it can't make that. I tried it on like 4 different aircraft. Yeah, 816, join the Crash Club. One of my viewers, his name's Boeing. He hasn't played it on his PC in 2 weeks because he says he can't deal with it anymore. Which I said yesterday. Okay, look at... Are we transitioning? Yeah, we're turning. I'm not doing nothing. Look at this. Maybe. Let's get down to 7,000. So we're still following the line. Let's descend. Cooler King's helping me out. We're trying to figure out what my CRS is. I know what CRS stands for. Can't remember shit. Right? Let's bring back up that map. Look at this. It's transitioning again. Hi, 8490. D-Rice. We're flying in the snow-affected areas, testing to see if this works. So now I'm in transition. So far, so good. It's right on the line. Straightening out. Look at that. Okay, now let's... How far out do I need to set the... Let's get this back on. I better descend to maybe 6,000 or 5,000. Let's descend to 5. Hopefully I won't hit anything. 5,500. Okay, auto throttle still working. Probably need to set the approach mode now. Oh, we're almost there. Let's get the auto throttle off. Otherwise, I'm going to be going around.
Auto throttle.
Let's take the autopilot off. And let's set it to approach mode. We're way too high. I may have to go around. I'm right underneath the runway. Yeah, look, I'm flying over the runway. Look at that. We were right on. Let's just go around. Well, it looks like it worked, everyone.
Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is 1 mile southwest, 4,000, with Quebec to land.
We came up on the very quickly. I don't know what that CRS did, but it didn't look like it did anything.
Make left traffic, runway 4 left.
I was following the line. We're going to come out here now a little ways.
American Tree 204 contact Philadelphia departure on 119er decimal.
I'll check the chat again after I land. Let's get some altitude here. And we could check out the snow while we're gonna line it up.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know.
Did you hear
Ask.
that last transmission?
Oh, wait. She's not responding.
Enter left traffic runway 4 left. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Wind tree 02. At 15 caution.
816, I don't know what you want to use.
Runway 4 left.
We're clear to land. And if they tell me go around, I'm landing.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know. Cooler King maybe can answer that. Let me just land here. Let me see how far I am from the field. Okay, there's a runway. We got to come out a little further. I'm going to come right to the transition here, then line up. Live weather, check out this snow.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Oh, stop with the auto throttle.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Let's,
Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
oh, it's starting with that now.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto
Landing lights on.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
So here's one of the bugs of this aircraft.
Auto throttle.
We'll leave it off. Look at this, almost flew in the ground here. Okay, I'm not checking the chat again until I land. I'm going to turn right at this transition. I'm going to turn right about here. Boy, you guys sure got dumped on back there. You flying today at all, studio? Okay, let's see if my approach mode's still on. Approach mode is not on. Now it's on. Okay, let's see if we can line up. I think I see the runway. I think we're supposed to come in on 4 left. Full flaps. Four left. Okay, there's 4 left. See if we can use the pink line here. There it is. Seeing has the stutters today.
Auto throttle.
Oh, don't go on now, auto throttle. No.
Newark Tower, United 129er.
Watch how much you want to bet they tell me to go around because we spent too long.
Sync rate.
United 129er6, altimeter 29er76. Cleared for takeoff runway 4 right.
I can see the lights. According to this, I'm too high.
Runway 4 right. United 129er6.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
500.
We got plenty of runway here. Doesn't help if it's stuttering.
200.
Man, oh man. This has reversers at least. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
30. 20. 10.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Contact ground on 129er decimal 575.
Whoa.
129er decimal 575.
We landed. It was nasty, but we landed. Reversers on. Contact ground.
United 129er6, contact Philadelphia.
Let me read the chat while I'm getting taxi instructions here. Did you see that, Heisenberg? We got lots of snow. The game hasn't crashed yet.
Ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to the gate.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to Gate Alpha 2 for via Taxiway Bravo 2, Romeo Juliet Sierra Alpha Papa Alpha.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 24 via taxiway Bravo 2 Romeo Juliet Sierra Alpha Papa Alpha. Cessna
I'm just reading the chat now. Wow, some just took off. Let's taxi to the gate. Well, that flight worked, okay? Studio, if you're still watching, I'll say I'm satisfied with that flight, except the landing. A16, you should start using smaller aircraft. These bigger aircraft are a problem. Not this bigger aircraft, but the ones you like. At least on console, they're a problem. Taxi to the gate here.
Cessna X.
We weren't getting these stutters a month ago.
Continue taxi. Hold position. Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
A lot of snow here, Heisenberg. Hang on, studio. Let me just park this and I'll read it. Then I'm going to set up another snow flight here. Where do they got me going? Right in here? Yeah, 816. I don't know about you, but I don't know if you were in here when I said I tried the 737 MAX this morning on a very easy flight. Crashed big time. Crashed the sim crashed. Yeah, studio, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I tried the PC-24 again this morning, spawning on the runway, and that still didn't work. You just can't make a horseshoe turn at a transition. Like if it sends you to the transition and then you completely reverse your direction, that doesn't seem to work in any aircraft. Maybe it just can't. It can't turn that. Oh, look at this. Nobody's at my gate. Yeah, we were flying with Studio yesterday in Moorfire, and man, we did not have a lot of fun trying to land in the blizzard. Let's put it that way. Look at this. We have our own gate. Am I going to get waved in? Oh, look at, I'm getting waved in. Look at this. Look at this. Look at, I'm getting waved in. How cool is this? This is what we want to see. Look it.
No takeoff. No takeoff.
Yeah, it's because I set the brake.
No takeoff. No takeoff.
Check that out. Exactly 816. My PS5 with any game has never crashed, ever. Until yesterday and this morning. Twice each day. And what crashed? Flight Sim 24. It was flawless for a month. Then they must have did an update that screwed something up. Okay, let's set up another one. Let's get away from the snow. Let's go over to Jamaica here. Flight conditions live. So you notice my This is a bug. I gotta switch it back and then it doesn't know which livery it is. Let's see what's going on in Jamaica. Weather looks good. We're going to go from Montego Bay. And we're going to try this time not sending the flight plan, but we'll taxi. And let's fly to let's take this off. Let's make this the departure. And let's make Montego Bay the arrival. Let's see how long this flight is. 15 minutes, that's it. And let's transition here. We'll set up the flight plan. Runway 9. So let's take off from right here. Anybody coming along? Oh, you did, huh? My favorite place, St. Bart's. We might do that one next. We'll take off from St. Bart's, so I don't know if I can land this thing there. Yeah, it's got the stutters today. So this flight, since it's short, I'm not going to send the flight plan again, I don't think. But let's do set a transition. You're in what bathroom? Oh, you're coming on the flight? Let's get my co-pilot on. One thing about the PC-24, it spawns a co-pilot. Let's get this all set up. And then I think I need to go out and bring in my trash can so the wind doesn't blow it 5 miles down the street. Okay, back. Okay, co-pilot's there. Let's start it up. And I'll be back in a minute or two.
TOS system test. Okay.
Okay, they didn't pick up the can yet. Okay, let's set up the flight plan now, and everybody can see how I have the pink lines, right? So this one we're going to, let's get some clearance. I don't know if this is a controlled space. Nope, it's not. And let's see if Montego has a, so this is a downwind. Let's change this. Direct. Change this to ILS 7 via this transition. Okay, let's see if this works. I hate to send this. It's been working if I don't send it. I don't know if I want to send it or not. Because I didn't send it the last one, and the thing worked. Maybe I won't send it. Let's see. Okay, see, now we have a kind of a horseshoe transition. See, the plane won't, I don't think it's going to turn that sharp, but okay, let's set this up. See, it has a CRS. I am not touching that because that didn't matter last flight. And we'll stay low for this flight. Oops. Come on. Short flight. We'll stay at 6,000. Set nav. Okay. What are we taxiing? Doesn't matter. Let's go out over here. There's no taxiway either way. Look at this. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. 816. It's a question whether the sim works or not. We got to go over here and turn around. Let's go on the lawn. We're on the sidewalk. Let's turn around. Let's use all of this runway. I'm not sure how big this is. Look at this, we're going over the rocks. I can feel that in the controller. Ooh, this is a short runway. Okay, thanks. I'll take a look at it during my lunch. Do we need clearance? I don't think so. Announce taxi here.
Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 09er. Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra. Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra taking off runway 09er.
Okay, let's go.
Traffic. Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra.
Let's hit the brake. We're going to get an error message. I'm going to full throttle it.
No takeoff. 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 No takeoff.
Yeah, well, if we don't do this, we're not going to take off a period.
No takeoff.
I don't think we're going fast enough. Oh yeah, we are. 120. Easy takeoff. Check out Jamaica. Look at that scenery. Okay, we got to make a turn here. Let's see if we're going to go 2 for 2. Let's get the autopilot on. Auto throttle, I'm leaving off. There we go. Okay, it's going to intercept the nav right over there. It's funny, the cockpit nav is off by a little bit. Let's see if it turns here. It is turning, look at that. Studio, are we going 2 for 2 here? I better hit the auto throttle.
Auto throttle.
Come on. I can't hit it. There we go. Okay, we're 2 for 2. Don't send the flight plan to the computer. Let's see what this transition does. So far, so good. Why are we sinking? Oh, 6,000.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
This is definitely a bug.
Auto throttle.
We'll have to live with that. Okay, we're at 6,000. Welcome in, everybody. If you can hit the like button. I know that's an old story. We're flying around Jamaica on this second flight. We're just testing out the flight plan stuff. Okay, we're right on target. Auto throttle's working for now. Check out the scenery around Jamaica. It's got some great scenery. We are on live weather.
Throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
This is the bug.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
I'm going to turn it off.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle. Auto throttle.
Okay, it's disconnected. We'll just work it manually. Yeah, so far, A16, look, I'm in nav mode. So it's following the pink line perfectly, so I'm on autopilot and nav mode on. And then I'll switch it to approach mode once we're on final. But yeah, it is on nav mode. If you want to fly and forget, nav mode works most of the time. Whoops, I didn't mean to pause it. See if we're going to transition here. Okay, here we are. See if we make the transition. We're going to have to turn ourselves when we get to that hard left. Just leave that open. We're going 2 for 2, studio. It probably will work with a PC-24 as long as I don't send the flight plan. The next flight, I think we're going to try PC-24. Maybe we'll do the same flight and test it. A16, you can turn on the nav mode before. Don't turn on the autopilot first, though. Set an altitude. Don't set the heading. Turn on the nav mode. If you're going to hang around, I'll do it again in the next flight. And then keep in mind, for some reason, some of the aircraft, or most of them, can't make this hard left transition. I'm going to see what this does. If it flies straight, I'll take the autopilot off. This thing's going to transition right here. Where's the runway? Okay, so it's coming in from there. Yeah, so it's got to make that transition. Let's see what it does. Should be making a turn up here. Yeah, if you want to do... that's why I had such great flights when I first started streaming this on PS5, is I just did VFR. Just the hell with it. You don't need all that jazz. Definitely A16, you want to use IFR and all the flying forgets if you're doing like an hour, 2-hour flight. We're going to try PC-24 on the same flight since it's short. So there's the field in front of us. We should be getting up to this transition here. A16, stop using those oversized aircraft. Because some of those have a big issue. Airbus. Oh, well, you're playing on PC. You're not playing on console. So. So when I hooked up my TCA Thrustmaster Captain's Pack, I can either play it on PC or console. I just got to plug it in and then just click the switch. So here's the airport. There's the landing. You can see. But we're going to transition and come back over. Okay, that's the recommended pattern. Okay, my aircraft is coming into sight now on the right. And we're going to fly out. Yeah, I won't delete this one like I deleted the ones yesterday because the thing crashed twice. So yeah, it'll be there. You can clip whatever you need. Okay, we're flying past the field. We didn't get clearance. That's fine. There we are. We're not doing a touch and go. What? No.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Sangster Tower. QNH 1015. Make left downwind runway 07. Make left downwind runway 07. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Full stop landing.
Sangster Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 6000 to land. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, Sangster Tower. QNH 1015.
Let's get down to 4,000 like real quick.
Golf Sierra.
We're going to make this transition right here. There's no way this is going to make this hard left. No way. Let's put down some flaps so we get some drag. Oh, we're still on autopilot. We got to leave that. So I can see if it makes a transition here. Coming up on it now. There's no way this is going to make this left turn. So we're going to turn this off. You can see it in the top left. It's going to make a left turn. Nope. So you can't make that hard turn. So let's take this off. Let's get on down. Spoilers out. Gear down. Now we're really too low. Let's get back on that course. Now I'm turned around, hold on. Okay, we need to follow this. I'll check chat. Hang on, Heisenberg. We're doing some testing here. Gear down, full flaps. Then we're going to make a left right up here. And that should put us on final. And then now let's pause this real quick and turn on approach mode. We got a warning here for something. Let's see. So now we're going to approach mode. Can I not turn approach mode on? No approach mode. Oh, maybe because of the airport. Let's leave that on. We're turning on to what looks like final. We can get rid of that now. There's the field. Hang on, everybody. I'll check the chat in a minute. Oh, we got some clouds here. Look in the top left. You can see the transition. And we're going to get lined up. Let's see if the approach mode works now. Probably not because of the airport. Nope. It's fine. We'll still be able to see the nav. Oh, I see the runway now. Okay.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, wind 078 at 15. Clear to land runway 07.
Clear to land runway 07. Cessna X-Ray Golf.
We're coming in, Heisenberg. I'm right on the approach, although I don't see the nav lining up. Let's come over to the right a little. I'm waiting for that pink line to line up. Still not lining up. Oh, 900 feet. Too low. Okay, now the nav line is moving. There we go. Keep the speed. Good look at this approach.
500.
Right over the water. Okay, the nav mode's lined up. 150 speed. This has reverse thrusters.
100. 50. 40.
Oh, this landing looks good if I can not bounce. Look at this. Look at this. There we go. Reverse thrusters. Look at that.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Exit runway when able.
Where am I going to exit over here? Hang on, I'll check the chat. Well, that was a pretty good landing. We had a lot of room to spare.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Exit runway when able. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Contact ground on 121.7.
Going to 121.7. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let's contact ground. Let me read the chat. Stand by. Studio, did you like that? Cooler King? It lined up at the last minute. It lined up really well on the last flight. Studio, we're going to do the same flight with the PC-24 now. We're just going to repeat it. Let's get taxi clearance.
Thanks to ground. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to the gate.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taxi to gate 15 via taxiway Bravo Alpha Foxtrot.
She's not answering.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 1 Charlie using taxiway Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Studio, it's playing a lot better than it did yesterday, isn't it? So far. Let's try the PC-24 and not send the flight plan. See what it does. That's okay if it doesn't line up. We still got to the transition where I wanted to get. Let's come to the gate here. Oh, we have somebody here in Jamaica with us, crashing out. They're on the East Coast server. We're going to come in right next to them. Getting a little stutter. Why is it runs perfectly and then they do something, update, and then it just messes everything up? I read about that all the time. Here we are. Okay, same flight, different aircraft. Flight conditions stay the same. PC-24. Okay, we're going to go Montego Bay is the arrival. And we are going back to Bossabel. $15-minute flight. Okay, we're going to taxi the same thing. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're just not going to send the flight plan. Same gate. Let's go. That landing wasn't bad at all. Let's see how this one works. What did Cooler King put? The straight up and down? I had more fun when we weren't worrying about all this ILS crap. We're just doing IFR, VFR. Okay, let's prep. So yesterday we had a problem with this thing detecting the speed, but that was in heavy snow. Okay, that's all we got to get off. My co-pilot will be spawned already. Doors closed. Co-pilot's on. Okay, let's set up. See if we can use the same transition. Well, 816, it depends on which aircraft you're using. Everything's different, but it's sort of the same, just in different spots.
TAWS system test. Okay.
Okay, let's set the same thing. So you open up the EFB, right, and you click this one here, the top. So this is the EFB. Click the top one. It says route, and then you could start setting up your stuff in here. IFR, direct, non-direct. And then we want to come down to the arrival airport, and it already knows we want to go ILS 7. Yeah, we're doing the same thing, so it's already in there. Okay, we're not going to send it. And let's see if it follows the line. Stand by a second. I got to go, hold on. I want to see if they picked up my can so it doesn't blow down the street, so stand by. Be back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Can brought in. So I'm not going to switch you. So 816. You can see how this is a white line right here, right? See that line? It's white. Now, technically, I'm going to change the radio signals. So we're going to go into the nav. We're going to go into the charts. This is on this aircraft. Charts. Okay, it's not showing that, so we can go back. And then if we go here, and we come down to the approach airport, and let's see, frequencies. Runways. General, we're probably not even going to set this. We're going to fly without setting it. Runway 7. Okay, we're going to just close this. Let's go. So watch now. Okay, so now you come over here, set an altitude. I'm going to try and do the same thing. I'm going to just set it for 5,000. And then everything's in a different spot. So here's nav mode. So see that white line? Now it turns blue. And then it's still blue here, so it needs to follow that. We'll see if it works. And I think we set a transition. I'm just going to keep it simple. I don't want it to get screwed up. Let's just check the, see if there's that transition here. Yeah, see, we have that same hard left turn. Okay. You catching all this? More fire. We're at Jamaica. You're missing out. What are you doing? My CRS switched. I'm not even seeing it up there. Want to come along, more fire, before I fire it up? I'll give you the codes. I'm sure you'll know where we're at. We're going from Boscopel to the International. Sangster. I like the scenery in Jamaica. This is just a short flight. If you want to spawn in. Okay, 816, you got it? Let's see if this works. Studio's favorite aircraft. We're going to taxi the same way over on the walkway. These engines are completely different. You got to give it a little more oomph. You want me to wait for you more fire at the runway? This cough is never going away, so I just have to live with it for a while. Sorry. Usually I'll set the nav frequency. Oh, I see somebody up there. I don't know who that is. That's not Morfire. I don't recognize it. Let's make the turn here. Do exactly the same thing. We're going to go up on the gravel. Wow, look at this realism. I can feel this in the controller when you go on the gravel. How realistic is that? There's more fire. Okay, let's announce. Excuse me. You and your CJ4?
Traffic. Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo uniform is taxiing to runway 09er, Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra. Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra traffic. Palladius Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo
Here we go.
uniform. Taking off runway 09er. Left closed traffic. Mike Kilo Bravo Sierra.
Here's more fire. Yeah, it looks like a CJ4. Full power. See if we can keep it on the line this time. 100 knots. Shouldn't have any problem getting this up. This aircraft's a lot louder. Okay, let's get on the let's follow the flight plan, then we'll hit the auto. Still got the green line. Okay, let's come around. Set autopilot. Okay, autopilot coming on. I forget where it is on this autopilot. And the FLC is somewhere over here. Okay, let's see if we hold a course. Okay, we're not on course yet. Am I auto throttle? I forget where the auto throttle's in the center, I think. Auto throttle's on. And we're coming around. Look at this. We're lined up. 3 for 3. Well, studio, let's see what happens. Auto throttle still working. Okay, we're right on course. See if it follows the transition just like the last flight. More fire, we're kind of testing this. Thought this would be a good place because it has such great scenery. Yeah, it's working for a change. That whole thing is just don't send the flight plan. So twice I did not send the flight plan. If you send the flight plan, it's death. Look, you know what? You might not get the ILS frequency, but who cares? As long as you can just fly and forget if we're doing an hour and a half flight. It's beach yesterday, doesn't it, studio? Where's Morefire? Oh, he's already on the other side of the island. Yeah, just don't give me that little dirt road as an airstrip like you did the other day. Try and land there. I'm not doing that again. Should have told me it was a dirt road, and then I would have used a lawnmower with wings. So the other day, Morefire has me land somewhere in Jamaica, and it wasn't really an airstrip. I don't know what it was. It was someone's backyard. You had a smaller aircraft. I couldn't even stop my Vision jet. So you're trusting it now, studio, 100%? Yeah, I'm going to be just using these two aircraft unless I need to fly a prop. Sorry for clearing my voice. I'm going on 3 weeks here. Let's see if we transition. We're doing the same flight. Check out the scenery in Jamaica. Our next flight's going to be from St. Bart's to somewhere. It'll be a longer flight. St. Bart's maybe to either Jamaica, or we'll look for something that's under an hour. How's that? Not trusting, okay. Sorry. I don't think this sim you can trust 100%. Look what happened yesterday. 2 crashes, 2 this morning, trying to fly the 737 MAX. Thing just went to a black screen, and all I heard was the trim wheel roller coaster. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you just joined, we're doing some test flight plan setups. Don't forget to hit the like. So Mr. Red App 816, do you got it down now? For setting your nav mode? Like Cooler King says, don't set them both, just set nav mode. Fly and forget. You land already, Morefire? I don't see you out there. Oh, you're probably in the white out. This is live weather. So we might be landing in the clouds again. You can set your altitude before takeoff. I set mine before takeoff. So I set it before takeoff, and then I set the nav. So I'm basically just setting the nav and the altitude. And then the nav, this will change to pink or blue. See, now that it's on the line. And then you could set these nav frequencies if the airport, well, it'll have them if it's got an ILS. And you could set these two right here. But this is this aircraft. We're going to come up to the transition soon. Oh, you're behind me on the shoreline. You weren't back there before. Let's see. I still don't see you. Oh, there you are. Wow, you're high. We'll leave this little window open just to cross over the transition. And then we'll take the autopilot off and fly it in just like we did the last flight. Auto throttle still on. It disconnected. Okay, now it's back on. Don't set the altitude hold. When you set the autopilot, it'll just come on. Just set the altitude for something. Depends on where you are. Okay, we're in an island right here, so you don't need 12,000 feet. You're not going to hit anything. But I wouldn't fly over New York City at 5,000 feet. More fires out there. What are you in? I can't read the aircraft. It's in the sun. Ooh, we're going to be going through the clouds again. So we're going to try approach mode on this one now. Not yet. Heading select, approach mode. First one, okay. Everything's got to be in a different spot. Somebody else is flying too, look. They're flying the 737 MAX, the POS. Yeah, oh, you're using the CJ4 again? Okay. That's right, I saw it on the runway. Never mind. I'm trying not to cough in the microphone here. You see that other flyer ahead of us? We got somebody else. I don't think they're in the stream, though. Okay, 816, the FLC. If you change like your altitude, so I'm going to go down to 4,000 feet. So altitude 4,000. Now you got to use the FLC again to make it go. See, I got the other one memorized. I forget where it is here. So, see FLC on. Now it'll start syncing it. So set your new altitude and then the flight level control. See, now it's going down. There's the field. Same approach. Crashing out is 737 Max. I'm not sure how we got that to work. Okay, we're almost at 4,000. Flying over the field, then we're going to make the turn over here. Okay, I'm not going to check the chat again until I land. So far, studio, the auto throttle is still working. Oh, we're getting clearance. Not touch and go.
Pilatus Hotel Bravo, Victor Romeo Uniform, Sangster Tower, QNH 1015. Make left downwind runway 07.
Fly left downwind runway 07. Pilatus Victor Romeo Uniform. Sangster Tower, Pilatus Hotel Bravo Victor Romeo Uniform 4000 to land. Take straight in runway 07. Pilatus Victor Romeo Uniform.
Okay, we're going to make this turn again. Whoops. I'll check the chat again after I land, okay? I'm coming in. Auto throttle is going to be off. Autopilot's off. The only thing we're going to change is... Why did heading select come on? I didn't turn that on. I had nav mode on. And it's starting to turn. Maybe it's going to turn. Let's see what this aircraft does before I take off the autopilot. Let's see if this turns. I don't think it's going to, though. I don't think it can make this hard of a left. So we're going to give it a little help here. I'll probably fall out of my seat if this thing takes a left up here. Okay, it's not going to take the left, so let's take everything off. Auto throttle off. Autopilot coming off. And let's set this to approach mode. See if this works. Come on. No approach mode. Okay, let's slow down. Flaps. gear. We're just doing the same flight in a different aircraft. How'd the trim get set that high? I'll check chat again after I land. Just trying to get on the line. Okay, still have the pink line. We will try the approach mode one more time after we get on that lineup. Hey Eisenberg, welcome back. Full flaps. Okay, more fire, I'm coming in. Oh great, I just lost the approach. Uh-oh. Trouble. Recovered. I don't know why that thing disappeared. Well, that was almost a disaster. Let's turn on final. We need some more altitude. Full flaps. I don't think approach mode is going to work, but let's just see. Nope. Basically same as the last flight. So these two aircraft studios sort of work the same. Looks like it worked. I don't care anymore about auto landing. We're not doing what we did yesterday anymore. At least I'm not. Hey, 3158, hang on, I'll read your chat as soon as I land. And Cooler King, I see you put something in there. I don't have it right above me, it's off to the side, so.
Victor Romeo uniform. Wind 0.
Clear to land.
Clear to land runway 07.
We're just floating in.
Clear to land runway 07. Pilatus Victor Romeo uniform.
It's just
Overspeed.
how am I overspeeding at 170? I don't see the field yet. We'll take these off as soon as I see it. There it is. Are you down? Looks like Moorfire already landed. Oh no, you're still moving, okay. The next flight we'll try something with a lot bigger runway, so, oh, there's the runway, okay. I got it. So then we can see if we'll pick up the approach mode. We're coming in, Jamaica. 160 knots. Let's see if the nav mode lines up. It won't till the very end. I don't know if these have reversers or not. Okay, we got 2 white, 2 red. Yeah, it's not going to line up. It's fine.
500. 100.
Should have a lot of runway here. Go to neutral. It's better than the last landing. Does it have reversers? No. Just brakes. Easy.
The latest Victor Romeo unit.
Are you on the ground, Moorfire?
Taxiway.
Oh yeah, there you are. Go ahead and taxi, I'll just follow you.
The latest Victor Romeo uniform. Contact ground on 121.7.
So studio, we're 3 for 3.
121.7.
But I think I still like the Citation a little better. My new favorite. Anybody else want to fly along? We'll set some up a little longer next flight. Oh, it was too fast. Hold on, I'm going to read the chat here. We got Jake. Joey, okay. Yeah, I was too fast. I'm too used to the Citation longitude. It's okay, we're down. We didn't crash like yesterday. If anybody else wants to fly along, Moorfire here will come along. Are you working studio? Is that it? So gaming, you all set now? 816? Yeah, you can't. No crossplay. You already know that. And we haven't been too successful, you and me, trying to do PC to Xbox. Have you tried multi-flight yet? Multiplayer? What are you, backing up? More fire? There we go, right next to you. There we go. Let's see what Jake wrote. The algorithm didn't like it. It put it on hold. Hang on. Yeah, the algorithm didn't like some word in there, but that's fine. I saw it. Yeah, I usually get clearance. I just thought I'd pull in. Kingston to Haiti? Okay, give me the codes. We'll do it. Anybody else want to join? More fire, we'll get the codes. Kingston to Haiti. And flight. We'll keep real weather. I'm changing back to my citation. The big citation. Then we'll just wait for the codes. Kingston to Haiti. So Kingston's got to be somewhere around here. There's Kingston. Which one is Kingston? MKJP? Or MKTP? Oh, it must be this one. This is the airport. You can see this, right? Is this it? Yeah, this is an airport right here. Tin Sun Pan. Oh, MKJP? MKJP. Where did that go? I saw it. Oh, okay. Departure. I'm not even going to look for Haiti, so let's go. We can do 1 hour. Then I'll eat lunch. MTPP. MTPP. Yep, an hour. Okay. Should I just spawn on the runway? Let me check this airport out. You gonna taxi, or I'll just spawn on the runway and set it up? Yeah, I'm gonna spawn on the runway, and then I'll set up the flight. I'm not gonna set it all up from scratch. Here we go.
Manly Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 12 ready for departure, east departure.
Now I'll set up the flight. I need my co-pilot. +1. You're right, it's studio. It's easier with a mouse. I almost looked up a mouse this morning. Then I said no. Okay, let's check out what we have for approach options. It already knows I want the ILS runway. Okay, and let's see what our options are for transitions here. Okay, it already has a transition for us. That's fine. So gaming, here's what you do. You could spawn on the runway or whatever and just set your altitude. It's an hour flight. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Shit. What the hell was it set for? Hang on, I'm going to respawn. I don't know what I changed there. Let's restart the flight. I don't want it screwing something up. Hang on, more fire. Yeah, everybody uses a mouse but me.
Mailing tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, ready for east departure at runway 12.
Whoa. I saw a black screen. Oh, I get scared there. So that was set at 1, okay. Let's set our altitude. Mostly flying over the water, so let's stay low. 7,000 I think is good. Let's check and make sure the flight plan didn't change. Then we'll be ready to go. Let's go direct. Approach 10Y. Okay. We don't need to change procedure because it already put it in. I think we're ready to go. Okay, we're going to set nav mode. Okay, nav mode is set. Okay, more fire, let's go. You know, when you start on the runway, the trim is way too high. It's like straight up. Okay, and then let's set this thing. Is this already set? That's armed, okay. We're ready. Parking brake off. Why is it so loud?
No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff. No takeoff.
$120. Sound's flipping out. Whoa, is it stuttering? Holy crap.
Continue for east departure.
Mailing tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, continue for east departure.
Check out that scenery.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay, let's get on the, let's set the autopilot, see if it, transitions right here. Nav mode. Autopilot on, FLC.
Mailing tower,
It's making the turn.
Sierra Sierra, frequency change.
Wow, we got to clear this mountain here. I don't know if 7,000 is going to be enough. Okay, it looks like it's going to go on the nav mode. 4 for 4. We better get up to 7,000 rather quickly. Okay, the line's intersecting. I'm going to 7,000 more fire. I don't know if that's enough. We have to get over this hill. I'm going to boost it. $9,000. Well, let's do auto throttle.
Auto throttle.
Okay, going up to 9,000. Let's make it an even 10. Okay, we're on course. Okay, shoveling snow. Okay, studio, thanks. You're stopping by. We'll be flying over the water soon with nothing to see. In a few minutes, chat, I might take a little bit of a 10 or 15 minute break while this flies. This is an hour flight. You can just enjoy the scenery. Let me see if I could pick a... I'll let you know. How's this look from this angle? Or is that better? Doesn't matter, we're going to be flying over the water. Auto throttle set. We're on course. Why aren't we giving more power? Did it disconnect? No wonder it disconnected. Well, we've had much better flights today than we did yesterday, that's for sure. Okay, we're just about at 10,000. Now there's nothing to see. Got a long way to go. Sometimes this will show me the flight time. I can't read it if that's what it says, but auto throttle's on. Hey Kyle, how's it going?
Houston Center, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna.
You can't play on your PS4?
East of Mike Kilo Mike Alpha.
I thought this was compatible with PS4. I don't know, you can ask the chat. Everybody I know in the chat is on PS5.
Squawk 0645.
I'm not sure. Does anybody know if the PS4 is an issue?
Golf Sierra, radar contact 9 miles east of Mike, Kilo Mike Alpha, 10,100, QNH 1016.
What doesn't work exactly, Kyle?
Cessna X-Ray Golf
It
Sierra.
only takes about 27 gigs. You can't download any of the scenery. Does the game load or it just doesn't load? Wait, it's not an option to what? Install the game? Yeah, it's not an option to download. Even on PS5 Pro, it's not an option to download. But does your game launch? Or it just doesn't do anything? It just sits there. Oh, you don't even have the game. Well, wait a minute. You said, does anybody know why it doesn't play on PS4? Or is that a question? Will it? I don't know. If you don't have the game, you should just be able to go to the PlayStation Store through your PS4. You have a PS4, right? And if it's an option to buy it, then it'll work. I'm not sure if it's cross-compatible with PS. I know when I bought it, it said PS5. Usually if a game is in the store and it says two versions, PS4, PS5, which one do you want to download? So maybe it doesn't work on a PS4. Yeah, I don't remember it being an option either. I just remember it saying PS5. Like, for instance, if I was going to do Gran Turismo 7 and it wasn't downloaded but I only game, it would say, do you want PS4 or PS5? So, yeah, you might have a problem there. Oh, hey, 5100. So no PS4. Okay. I can't check it now. Otherwise, everybody will see a blue screen when I go back to my home screen. Yeah, if I hit the home screen right now, everybody will just see a blue blob. Sorry about that, Kyle. No PS4. Don't feel bad, Kyle. I have a PS5 Pro. It's still in the box. I'm playing it on my PS5 standard because there's no difference. Okay, there you go. More Fire responded. No PS4. Sorry. Hey, Morefire, did you hear that the marketplace is going to go live in the spring with third-party aircraft? So everybody can spend all their money. Well, we still have a long way to go. Do we have a transition here in Haiti? Let's see. Oh, we do. Look at that. We got a hard right turn and then a left turn. There it is. This is a great thing about Flight Simulator. Fly and forget. Yep, you'll be able to upgrade. Sorry about that, though, Kyle. If you can snag a PS5 somehow, then it'll work. Otherwise, it's PC or Xbox. I take it you only have a PS4. I have the sim rig for the Xbox. Right in front of me, I have the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Captain's Pack. You don't have much of an option with PlayStation. You've got one throttle and joystick you can use, which is the HOTAS 4. Good luck in finding one. They've been out for months. I've got one, but I don't have any room on my table to put it, and it actually disconnected the other day, so I've got everything hooked up to the Xbox. If I stream on the Purple app, then I use my Captain's Pack. That's got full reversers, everything. So that's my sim rig. They'll probably make more stuff for the PS5 from what I understand, but it's taken a while. Thrustmaster doesn't seem to be in a hurry. Oh, look at this. I forgot my co-pilot. Oh my gosh. I almost have to cancel the flight. I never forget the co-pilot. Jeez. Party of one. Maybe she's in, uh-oh. Maybe she's in, what happened here? Uh-oh. Something's messed up. Something dragged. There we go. Maybe she was in 816's restroom. Here we go. Party of one. Oh, look at that. That's why I did that. When I clicked it. Hold on. We have a new bug today. I can't fly without my co-pilot. I'm going to have to take a full load here. Yeah, see, not working. Full load coming up. First time this has happened. So we're going to do a quick fill and take all the passengers. That worked. Okay, they're all white. That worked. Okay, let's check on the passengers. We got plenty of time here. We're almost halfway. There's my co-pilot. Let's check on the passengers. Oh, look, we got twins. Boy, does she look scared. Here's a nice view. Let's check the chat. Okay, Kyle, thanks for stopping by. Sorry it's not going to work out. Most of the other games work on PS4. Coming up to some land here finally. Wow, this flight's going faster than I thought, Morfire. We're already halfway there. Let's line up the transition here. We can watch it. What do you mean it's pretty close? You said it was an hour flight. That's what it showed. I'm going to descend to 7,000. Haiti shouldn't have too high hills. Auto throttle's working. Morfire, are you using live weather or are you adjusting? Today's been some good flights, unlike yesterday, huh, Morfire? What were we thinking? Fly around in zero visibility and try and land?
Cessna X-Ray Golf.
124.5 for Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, no kidding. What a disaster. Did you have a good landing yesterday? Because I didn't. I had, what, 2 crashes and I pulled out on the last one? I never did land in the zero snowstorm. You missed it this morning. I flew 2 flights where it was snowing and there's snow all over the ground. Are you still getting snow in where you're at, back east? Yeah, not only did we crash in the flying, the sim crashed twice. Did I tell you I tried flying the 737 MAX this morning before I went online? And the sim crashed twice. The plane went crazy. Well, that's what Studio just went off to do. Shoveling. Hey, and it's almost 75 here today and sunny. But at least where you're at, you're not paying $8 for a gallon of gas. And $10 for a box of cereal. Effing place. Yeah, Heisenberg. So while I was live, it crashed twice. Due to, I guess, all the people flying in the snow or whatever. I got a low resources memory error while I was taxiing, and then literally a minute later, sim crashed back to the PlayStation screen. Then it crashed a second time. Then this morning before I went live, it crashed twice. I'm never using that 737 MAX again. Maybe on my Xbox. We'll try it. Oh, this place looks kind of high up. I think we need to increase our altitude here back. $10,000 coming up. Can't believe we're already coming up to the island. Where'd the time go? I'm in Los Angeles, more fire. Where else do you think the gas is $8 a gallon and a box of cereal is $10? Effing place. I'm going to 10,000 feet. You're at 31,000. What the hell? What are you doing up there, nosebleed section? Get down here. We're hitting the island. I didn't even know your CJ4 would go that high. 5,100. It shows 2,300. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm going to stay at 10,000 and I'll go emergency if I have to. Thanks. Yeah, don't ever come to this shithole, California. Wow, we are close to the mountains. Look at this. 5150 might be right. Don't worry, I turn off the autopilot and head straight up. I see more fire at 30,000. His tag says 30,000. Who knows if that's accurate? Who knows if anything is accurate in this sim? They still haven't fixed the West Coast multiplayer server. And maybe that's why I used to be able to get beautiful frame rates. Are we coming up to the transition yet? See where we are. Oh, we still got a ways to go. Flying over more water before we transition. I want to see if the plane makes this hard right turn. Probably not. That's what we tested in the last flight. Hey, Unique, hold on, let me read your chat. What does that say? I can't even make that out. I'm 70, so give me a break. I don't know what that says. I don't even know what that picture is. I can't even see it. But if it's something nasty, I'll give you a minute to remove it. How's that? Because nobody cares. This is Flight Sim. This isn't Fortnite. Yes, I am. That's why I play every day. I'm retired. And let me tell you what I do, Unique. I'm a 40-year retired IT engineer. And you know what my specialty was? One of them? IT security. So, yeah. You come in the chat. Just, yeah. Okay? I don't need to say any more. $40 years of computers. I was doing computers when it was DOS, not Windows. You're 60, 51? Wow, I don't feel bad now. That's why I can't get rid of this cold that I caught. The first one in 6 years. When you get older, it takes forever to get rid of it. 3 weeks already. I can tell you one thing. I'm the oldest Fortnite Blitz player in the world. And I have over 1,000 wins in Blitz. Doesn't pay to stream that, though. It's over saturated. When I stream that, it messes up my channel. But I play it every day, like after lunch. I'll get on and I'll play for a few hours. Hi, 5531 from Japan. How's it going? What time is it there? Is it in the middle of the night? Yes, Unique. I have Battlefield 6. I think I played it once so far. It's on my PS5. My shooter is Fortnite. It's got everything you need. Solos, duos, builds, no builds, different maps. I also play Delta Force on my Xbox, Halo. This is what you can do when you're retired. You get all day the game, right? 5150. Are you retired or you still working? If I don't game, what am I going to do? Sit here and watch TV? Let me read the chat. No, I already checked it out, more fire. I went to the doctors because I thought maybe it was like pneumonia or something. So the doctor said he even had it for 4 weeks. So I'm going on 3 weeks. He just said it's a bad cold. And that's it. It's just going to take a month. So at least not pneumonia. Yeah, 5100. That's he has it. 70 years IT for 40 years. Yeah, you're only 20. Yeah, you're probably in the wrong game. Does anybody 20 play Flight Sim? I'm not sure, Morefire, how old you are. Yeah, I was 20 once. I can't even remember. I was scuba diving in the Caribbean when I was 20. I've scuba dived all over the Caribbean except Jamaica. I haven't been there to scuba dive. Morefire, you know where Cayman Islands are, right? That was like my second home. Grand Cayman. There we go. See? Unique. 20. I don't know. You know what? Unique. There's this lady that comes in, this girl, woman, and I forget who it was. She plays Flight Sim on her phone. I'm not playing it on my phone. I've got like 3 Xboxes and several PS5s and a gaming computer. I haven't turned on my gaming computer in 2 months. I should probably turn it on again and make sure it's still breathing. Because I know better being IT. So here's some advice I got. It's not a question of if your gaming computer is going to crash. It's a question of when it's going to crash. I'm not sure why all these streamers want to use gaming PCs. They're going to crash. I mean, they do, because then you need 2, right? You need one like 816. You need one for gaming and one for your stream. I'm streaming directly from the PS5. You can stream to the red app here or the purple. Xbox, you only can stream to purple. So if I go live later on purple, it'll be from my Xbox. I'm not setting up all that OBS junk. Forget it. Not worth it. If I have 100 viewers in here, then maybe I'll think about it. Oh, Grand Cayman. I love Grand Cayman. I went there so many times. I'm going to have lunch after this flight, Morefire, so I'm going to take a break. We could do Grand Cayman. I've done Grand Cayman offline a bunch of times. We could do Grand Cayman tomorrow. We could do like Cayman Brac to Grand Cayman. That's a good 40-minute flight. I don't know. Okay, Morefire, here's the thing. With a PC, your flight sim is going to be, graphics are unlimited. So you can go on like ultra graphics and you'll really see some graphics. On consoles, they're all capped to medium graphics. So if you can live with this, you're okay. If you can't live with it, get a PC. But the Pro and the Standard, there's no difference. Medium graphics. When I see PS5 Pro Enhanced, then I'll whip out my PS5 Pro out of the box. Let me see what GM. I'll just call you GM. So when it doesn't crash, yeah, I think... Yeah, but you know what? I'm talking about overall the PC. So if you play Battlefield, Fortnite, or whatever, eventually your PC is going to crash and you're going to have to rebuild it. It's not the game. It's called Windows. Okay, and I worked with Windows for 40 years. It's Windows. If your PC has not crashed yet, then you better knock on wood. I don't know how long you've had it. Mine doesn't crash either because I don't even use it. What kind of graphics card do you have? GM. I have a 4070 Ti in my gaming PC, and Flight Sim looks amazing. You have a 4090. Ooh, you want to send that to me? 4090. How do you like the memory prices and the GPUs? What, the 5090s? More money than your PC. I don't know what it's going to get you. Fortnite's going to look the same on 4090 as it is on my PlayStation. I've been playing Flight Sim since it was version 1 on a 386 IBM. I hate to tell you what the graphics look like. That was in the what? 80s? Microsoft X? I don't even remember what version it was. I remember a game called Space Simulator. That was so cool. I don't know why they've never done another one like that. That's where you'd like take off and go to the moon. That was a cool game. Space Simulator. I think that was made by Microsoft. Are we getting close here? I'm getting hungry. We coming up to the transition? Let's see. Yes, we are. See if it makes the turn. I remember playing some Flight Sim game on an Amiga 64. None of you remember that except maybe 5150. You're landing? I'm in a faster jet than you. How come you're landing? Oh, did they make the 4090 3 years ago? I think I bought my gaming PC 2 years ago, maybe. Like I said, I haven't turned it on in like a couple of months. I should have probably updated soon. Your CJ4 goes 400 knots? Okay, look at me. I'm capped out at like 320 right here. Boeing, we're having a much better day today. I was ready to start streaming Fortnite or something after yesterday's disaster. But I did crash twice yesterday, the game. And then Boeing. Before I went live, I was testing out a bunch of aircraft. Don't ever use a 737 MAX. So it worked right up until a transition, and then the trim went crazy, and I had a black screen, and it crashed the game twice. Yeah, I was ready to give up after yesterday. I was going to start streaming Fortnite or Delta Force. Yeah, better today than yesterday. This is our, I think, 4th or 5th flight. No issues. I don't know whether to blame it on yesterday because so many people were flying and the graphics were so intense. I did 2 flights around the East Coast this morning. Didn't have any issues, and everything's working today. My autopilot, my nav, everything seems to be right on course today. Yesterday, everything I touched turned to shit. Boeing, you know what I set up? I reset up my, for the Xbox, my Thrustmaster. Are you watching Thrustmaster? I need a sponsorship. My Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Captain's Pack. Full throttles, reverse thrusters, You probably have seen it, the Airbus replica. I'd rather have the Boeing pack, but I'm waiting to see if they come out with it for PlayStation. It's $500. That pays for gas in LA for a week. Look at, I'm making a transition. What are we doing? Where are we going? Look at this. Is this transitioning? Wait a minute. I'm going to faint. Let me sit down. Is this working? I must be seeing things. Either Boeing brought me luck or something's wrong, because this typically doesn't work here. See, it's like Fortnite. If I get 6-7 wins in a row, then it's a good day. And if I finish 50th every game, then it's a bad day. What happened, Boeing? Let me see. The Max works on yours? Piece of crap. So what I did was, I did a short flight, set up all the stuff, took a half hour. It all worked. And then when I was in my transition, all of a sudden it did that stupid thing with the trim, how it looks like a roller coaster. Have you seen that on a console? The aircraft goes like it's on a roller coaster track. And then all of a sudden the screen went black, and I could hear sound, and I had to shut the program twice. So I'm done with that aircraft. I might try it on my Xbox later, but not on PS5. Look at this thing. This thing is like following the line. I may have to sit down. I'm going to fall out of my chair here. This thing's actually turning. Oh my gosh, and studio's not watching. This thing is turning on each transition. See, when it goes good, it goes good. Look at this. It's turning right on. Are you seeing this? More fire? Crap. I would do another flight, but I want to eat some lunch. This thing is still on approach. Look at this. Fly and forget. Wow. Shocker. I think we better get down, though. I think we're a little high. Let's get down. What's the airfield in Haiti here? Oops. Hurry it up. We don't have all day. Let's get down to 4,000. Or even 3,400. Let's hurry it up. I don't know if we're going to make this. I think we got to go to manual. Let's set this for approach mode. Maybe we'll really get lucky here. Approach mode's on. Autopilot off. Oh wait, what is that? Nav mode off. I don't want to go around. This is too perfect of a flight. Approach mode on. AP off. Auto throttle. We got to take that off, or this thing's going to be a disaster.
Auto throttle.
Okay, now let's see if we can land. Let's get flaps down. We got to slow this down. Spoilers up. Okay, I'll check chat after I land. If I land. It's been almost a perfect flight. Look at this. Gear down. Full flaps. Wow, too bad Studio missed this. He's shoveling snow. Let's retract the see the runway almost already. Look at this. This is the perfect flight, Boeing. More fire. Look at, I got the green localizer. I hate to stop playing today, but I want to eat. I'm starving. I'll check the chat as soon as I get down here. Supersonic, I'll check your chat. Hang on. We're having a good day today. Unlike yesterday, it was horrible. We're on our 5th flight that's been perfect, Supersonic. This one was really perfect.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
I could see 2 reds, barely. We're too low.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Now we're low.
Light. 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 Light.
You're down already. More fire in your supersonic jet. We're coming in. Got the localizer. Look at that, the green bar. I'm way too fast. I've had 2 good landings.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
500.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
2 and 2. Here we come.
200.
Port-au-Prince Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 1 miles west 100.
Yeah, well, we're landing anyways.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf
Oh,
Sierra.
bouncer.
Prince Tower. QNH 1017. Enter left downwind, runway 10.
Too late, I already landed. Reverser's on. Wasn't as good as the last landing, but it'll work.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra. You were not clear to land.
Too bad, I landed anyway. You didn't give me clearance when I was in the air, so tough shit. Let me go park next to more fire.
X-Ray Golf Sierra. Contact ground on 118 decimal tree.
Flaps up. We definitely doing Cayman tomorrow.
Tree, Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Let me park it and I'll catch up on the chat. I hope my passengers back there didn't get sick with that landing. Let me see. They all want their money back. I'll park next to more fire here. Pretty nice place. I don't know if it's nice as Jamaica, but let's come around. Let's not get too close so we don't make your aircraft disappear. Two citations side by side. Check this out. As the sun sets over Haiti, that was the best flight I've had in a month. That was not a nice landing. I bounced. Let's get out and meet more fire here, Heisenberg. My lady pilot wants to meet him. Hang on. Let's take a group photo. I'm going to stand right next to him and then show you our two pilots. Now let me, hold on. Let me go to showcase view. We're doing a group photo here. Check this out. There's two professional pilots. If I can stop walking. There we go. There's more fire, and there's my lady pilot. Screen grab. Let me see. Walk over to your jet and look under the tail. Okay. Hang on. In this view? Oh, Prince G? Hold on. Is that what I'm looking at? Prince G? Yeah, nice. I haven't customized mine yet. I should put Meow Man or old fart. How's that? Should I put like old fart on here? Wow, this mode's kind of crazy. Let's get out of this mode. External. I guess the sun's going down in Haiti, huh? Let me get on your aircraft. Let's see. Can I get on yours? Probably not. Forgot to put your flaps up. Let's see if your door opens up. Probably not. Not sure what time I'll start tomorrow. Probably fairly early. We'll fly to Cayman. You're back in. How am I getting in there? Open the damn door. Open the door. Okay, I'm going to get back in my aircraft. We're back in. There's my co-pilot. Passengers, you can get out now. You're all hungry like I am. As the sun sets in Haiti, here we go. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. I'm going to go eat lunch now. It's already, oh my gosh, it's 2:30 where I'm at. No wonder I'm starving. Crap. I can't wait to tell Studio I had the perfect flight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for the likes. We'll catch everybody tomorrow. Let's see, who else are we thanking? 5150, Boeing, Heisenberg, 5100, not 5150, sorry. I'm trying to read the chat. Bramit, 5100, Unique. And that looks like everybody that was chatting. GM from Japan. Thanks for stopping by. Studio as always. 5531. Oh, 5531 was from Japan. Okay, got it. He only put something in there once, so I don't know what time it is back there. Okay, Heisenberg, it's late for you. We'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.